You smiled like spring had just begun, and suddenly I forgot to run. You sat 2 rows away in class, but your laughter always made time pass. The way you looked did nothing much, still made my stomach softly clutch. You dropped your pen, I held my breath, just wishing I could feel what's next. We talked about the silliest things like clouds and coffee and broken swings, but every word, no matter how small, felt like fireworks down the hall. You brushed my hand and I turned red as butterflies danced in my head. I didn't know that hearts could race just by staring at a face. There's a butterfly between us, hovering where words can't reach. Every glance feels like a chorus of feelings I'm too shy to teach. You don't know what you've begun, but I think you might be the one. You walked me home in sunset light. Your shadow kept my fears in flight. I watched your lips say see you soon, and wished on every rising moon. Maybe love begins this way, in half a laugh and things we say. There's a butterfly between us, flapping wings we can't control. It's silly, strange and glorious how one smile can make me whole. I don't know where this will go, but I want you to know, if this is just the start, it's already moved my heart. There's a butterfly between us, and maybe soon it'll land right here between your hand and mine, and then we'll understand. First, love is a quiet song that flutters then belongs. Between us, a butterfly that finally knows why. It was right there, but I blinked instead. We walked by the lake near fire. The sky was peach, we felt alive. You told a joke I didn't get, but I laughed so you'd not forget. Our hands brushed once but stayed apart. Still you stirred something in my heart. You looked ahead, then looked at me, and time just hung between the trees. I thought to speak, I truly did, but swallowed words that love had hid. I wondered if you felt it too, the unspoken sentence, I like you. The moment passed so soft, so near, but love was louder than my fear. I almost said it, caught mid-breath, held it like a secret death. It danced around the edge of now, but I let silence take a bow. You smiled and asked, what were you thinking? And all I said was nothing, blinking. We sat and watched the sun go down. The water wore a golden crown. You tapped your fingers on your knees, and I felt words like falling leaves. I almost said it, I was close, But hearts aren't clocks, they don't impose. I almost said it plain and true, but shyness tied my tongue to you. You looked away, the moment passed, but still it lingers, still it lasts. Maybe one day I'll say the line, but tonight it stayed just mine. If you had said it, maybe then I'd have let it out again. I almost said it, and I will, but for now the world is still. You don't know what you almost heard, a love wrapped in a single word. Next time I won't let it slip, I'll let it fall from trembling lips. Almost said it. I said your name out loud for the first time, and it changed everything.
It was just a joke, just a tease. I never thought it'd feel like this, but your name sat behind my teeth until it broke out smooth and sweet. You turned around and smiled wide, like hearing it made something right.
I whispered it again that night to no one there beneath the light. I liked the shape it made in air, how it lingered soft and rare. Not a confession, not a vow, but something changed, I don't know how.
Some names feel like secret songs. You hum them quietly all along.
Your name, my lips, it felt brand new, like spring and spilled into the blue. I didn't say I love you yet, but saying your name felt just as said. It carried hope, it carried time, like calling something truly mine.
You didn't notice, not at first, but my heart swelled near to burst. Each syllable was like a light, switching on my quiet night.
I didn't mean to let it slip, but once I did, it warmed my lips. Your name, my lips, it wasn't much, but still it changed my every touch. I held your gaze a little more, I saw the sky I'd waited for. You didn't answer, didn't run, but smiled like I'd just begun. Still, when all the world around is still, because it's more than just a sound. It's where my heartbeat first was found. No, I love you could feel this right, just saying your name each night. Still sat too close to call it fate, too far to say it wasn't late. He looked at me and then away, like love was hiding in the day. We passed notes folded into hearts, spelled in stars and pencil marks. Your laugh made every hallway glow, and I forgot which way to go.
You borrowed books and never read, but carried them like things unsaid. And I'd pretend to check my phone just so you wouldn't feel alone. Each moment near you soft and thin, like stepping in a dream within.
We were a spark, not yet a flame, playing a very lovely game. I was the first to blink, you smiled, the kind of look that drove me wild. We weren't in love, but we were close, like flowers growing without prose. You tapped your fingers to my song, and suddenly we both belong. You showed up late, but said my name like it was some inside game. I laughed too loud, you blushed too hard. We wrote our story card by card.
No promises, no heavy words, just heartbeats
Flying like the birds. I was the first to blink, you knew that every pause was something new. You leaned in close and touched my sleeve, as if to say don't ever leave. It wasn't big, it wasn't bold, but that small moment felt like a glance too long, and I've been singing it in song.
I was the first to blink, but you
were the first to make it true.
We laughed in notes and wrote in skies.
Two kids in love, no need for ties. So here's to eyes that couldn't lie, and blinks that meant a soft goodbye. You looked at me, I blinked, you stayed. We never held hands, but we almost did. There was space between our hands, like a secret we both understand. You sat beside me on the bus, close enough to spark the rush. I felt the air between your sleeve and wondered if you'd ever leave. You said my name so carefully, like it was made of poetry. Your shoulder brushed against my side, and suddenly I couldn't hide. The world was loud, but I was still, just feeling what I couldn't spill. Oh, love doesn't need to shout aloud. Sometimes it hides beneath a cloud. Our hands almost touching, hearts almost rushing. You didn't know, but I was glowing, We laughed at things not even funny, but every second felt like honey. I dropped my pencil just to see if you would pick it up for me. You did, and smiled without a word. That smile, the loudest thing I heard. Oh, we weren't official, we weren't sure, but something soft began to stir. Our hands almost touching, thoughts always rushing. You looked at me, then looked away, as if to let the moment stay. We built a world from quiet skin, where love began but never sinned. Maybe some first loves never hold, but they stay warm when nights get cold. Our hands almost touching, hearts still clutching. What we never dared to name still burns softly all the same. And maybe one day if we meet, you'll take my hand and feel it beat. Almost touching, almost true, almost true. Almost touching, almost true, always you. Almost touching, almost true. Always you. You were a margin memory that became the whole page.
You sat by the window in fifth row
and made my quiet thoughts overflow. You'd scribble stars when class was slow, and I'd pretend to read just so I could catch the curl of your hand, sketching dreams I didn't understand. I never found the words to say, but wrote you poems anyway, tucked in corners of my books, each one shaped like how you looked. 1,000 hearts in every line, drawn where you would never find. Love began with ink and lead, between the things we never said. You were my notebook, doodles bright, little sketches that felt right, smiles in pen, stars in blue. You never knew I drew just you. Each little swirl, each silly note was love I never dared to quote.
Your laugh would bounce off hallway walls
and echo through the study halls. Once you smiled and I lost sleep, imagining you in dreams so deep. Your name became my lucky word, a secret only I heard.
I never asked, I never told,
but I drew you like pure gold. You were my notebook, doodles free, a universe between you and me, and hearts and arrows, eyes so wide. I placed my truth and couldn't hide. You turned my world with just one so I turned you into pages of a book.
Love doesn't need a scene.
It lives in sketches drawn unseen. You were my notebook, doodles shy, little love notes floating by. You never knew, and that's okay. You made my quiet world feel made. So here's the truth I always knew. I only learned to draw because of you.
My notebook
Still spells you.
I wasn't looking for anything until you looked my way. You had your headphones in, lost in song, but somehow I knew you all along. The way you leaned against the light made everything around feel right. You caught me staring once or twice and laughed like it was something nice. We never said hello at first, but silence never felt like thirst. You dropped your book, I picked it up, and fate poured love in one small cup. A moment past your eyes met mine and stopped the ticking hands of time. You didn't smile, you didn't speak, but I felt fire on my cheek. You looked my way, and that was all. Like spring had whispered down the hall. A simple glance, a little grace, and suddenly I found my place. I didn't know what love could mean, but in your eyes I'd seen the scene. You brushed your hair behind one ear, and that's the sound I still hear clear. We passed again and once again, each time my breath forgot to mend. We didn't touch, we didn't say, but something bloomed and found a way. You looked my way, and time stood still. My heartbeat followed every thrill. No fairy tale, no perfect part, just your gaze waking up my heart. And maybe you had no idea, but that one look made everything clear. First love doesn't ask to stay. It lives in who first looked our way. You looked my way. I still replay the way your silence had it say. It started something sweet and wild, a whole new world in just one smile. And though we didn't speak that day, my world changed when you looked my way. You looked my way.
I didn't know how much I needed it until it happened. You were nervous, so was I. We said goodbye beneath the sky, but neither moved, we just stood still, like love was learning how to feel. Then slowly arms began to rise, a moment held between our eyes. You pulled me close but not too tight, still it felt perfectly right. My cheek pressed softly to your chest, where all my chaos found its rest. You didn't speak, you didn't move, but something silent found its groove. Some feelings don't need words to start, they bloom and beat in open hearts. That first hug, soft and shy, like a promise in the sky. We didn't kiss, we didn't try, but it felt like we could fly. Just a hug, but so much more. You touched the place I'd kept unsure. Your sweater smelled like woods and rain. Now that scent won't leave my brain. You whispered, hey, I said me too. Not even sure what that should do. We didn't talk about the spark, it simply settled in the dark. That first hug beneath the moon made me fall for you too soon. Not in fire, not in flame, but in a way I couldn't name. And I still go back to that night where our arms became the light. Some things only happen once, but they echo for all months. That first hug, I feel it still in every quiet, every thrill. We didn't need a grand reveal. That moment made the future real. And now whenever I feel blue, I close my eyes and go back to you. Our first hug, our first hug. You were not mine. You weren't mine, but you felt like home anyway. You called me hey instead of my name, but still it warmed me just the same. We sat on swings that barely moved while time around us gently soothed. I stole a glance, you stole it back, and left me smiling, caught in lack. We talked about the things we fear, like growing up and losing years. You said you dreamed of open space, I dreamed of you and that soft face. I didn't say it, never do, but every second felt like you. I didn't want to rush the sound of something sweet that we had found. too soon to say it. My heart in motion just for you. I know we're still just passing through, but I'd frame this quiet afternoon if it means I'd call you mine soon. You brushed my shoulders, said let's go, but lingered like you didn't know that gesture meant the world to me, like stars that blink before they see. And maybe love begins like this, in questions sealed with almost kiss. Can I call you mine yet before the moment sunset? We aren't official, we aren't bold, but still you're the hand I wanna hold. This isn't love that makes a scene, but still it feels like in between. I don't need forever now. Just a maybe, just a vow. Can I call you mine, even if we just met? I'd write your name in every line. If you whisper you're already mine, till then I'll dream this borrowed time and wait until I call you mine. Yeah. You said the stars were overrated, so we made our own on sidewalks faded.
We walked with no place to go, just following where the night might flow.
Your voice hummed low like quiet light, guiding me through summer night. You kicked a stone, I kicked it too, and somehow that felt close to true.
I asked you what your favorite song is.
You smiled, said anything that's honest,
Then looked away before I could catch that blush beneath your hood. The breeze felt warmer by your side, like spring decided not to hide. I never thought I'd feel so tall on pavement with no stars at all.
But there were sidewalk stars beneath our feet, each little crack a heartbeat beat. It didn't kiss, we didn't hold, but I felt something soft and bold. You looked at me like I was sky, and suddenly I could fly.
You pointed out a cloud-shaped cat.
I said I see it, and meant that.
I saw you too.
Just and pure. We didn't touch, but I felt known in you, a place that felt like home. You don't need stars when hearts align.
The glow comes from a simpler sign.
So here's to sidewalk stars and skies,
to awkward laughs and stifled highs.
You might forget that evening's call, but I still walk those cracks and fall under sidewalk stars. You smiled like you meant nothing, but now I can't mean anything without it. You walked in with messy hair and sunshine trailing everywhere. You said hi like it was just air, but I caught a storm then in there. I dropped my phone, you picked it up. And that's the day I fell in love. I told myself to calm it down. It's just a guy, not royal crown. But when you laughed, I lost the plot. My cheeks burned like they'd been caught. Your eyes held jokes I couldn't guess, and I was failing every test. How can one look change the sky and make a nobody feel so high? I'm stuck on that smile you wore that day, like it's tattooed in a glowing way. You didn't try, you didn't know, but you made my awkward moments glow. And I replay it all the while I'm just stuck on that smile. I practiced lines I'd never say, then waved too fast and walked away. You turned and said, see you around. I swear I floated off the ground. Your name became my favorite word, more sung than spoken, more felt than heard. I'm not sure when or how it grew, but now the sky feels more like you. I'm stuck on that smile you tossed my way, like confetti on a cloudy day. You didn't mean to start a fire, but now you're every secret desire. No map, no plan, no file, just one thing. I'm stuck on that smile. Maybe someday I'll let you know, but for now I'll let it grow. I'm stuck on that smile, sweet and shy, like morning light that kissed the sky. It doesn't ask, it doesn't try, but still it caught my wandering eye. And if I never walk your mile, know this: you gave me that smile, and I'm still stuck on it.
had your headphones in, lost in song. But somehow I knew you all along. The way you leaned against the light made everything around feel right. You caught me staring once or twice and laughed like it was something nice.
We never said hello at first, but silence never felt like thirst. You dropped your book, I picked it up, and fate poured love in one small cup. A moment passed, your eyes met mine, and stopped the ticking hands of time.
You didn't smile, you didn't speak, but I felt fire on my cheek. You looked my way, and that was all. Like spring had whispered down the hall. A simple glance, a little grace, and suddenly I found my place. I didn't know what love could mean, but in your eyes I'd seen the scene. Your hair behind one ear, and that's the sound I still hear clear. We passed again and once again. Each time my breath forgot to mend. We didn't touch, we didn't say, but something bloomed and found a way. You looked my way, and time stood still. My heartbeat followed every thrill. No fairy tale, no perfect part, just your gaze waking up my heart. And maybe you had no idea, but that one look made everything clear. First love doesn't ask to stay. It lives in who first looked our way. You looked my way, I still replay the way your silence had it say. It started something sweet and wild, a whole new world in just one smile. And though we didn't speak